the laboratory was filled with an air of excitement as Dr. Emma Taylor stood proudly in front of her latest invention, a machine capable of translating animal thoughts into human language. She had spent years working on this project, and finally it was ready to be tested. Her cat, Luna, sat on the edge of the table, watching the device with curiosity. Emma had named the machine Lingua Animalis and was eager to see how it would work. She placed a small microphone in front of Luna's head, adjusting the settings to optimize the translation process. As soon as the microphone was in place, Emma spoke into the machine, saying, "Hello, Luna. Can you understand me?" The device beeped softly, and then, to everyone's surprise, Luna spoke up in a smooth, melodious voice. "Emma, be careful," Luna said. "I've seen something suspicious around here." Emma was taken aback, wondering if the machine had worked correctly. She looked at her colleague, Dr. Patel, who shrugged, equally surprised. They all stared at each other, unsure of what to say next. "What do you mean?" Emma asked Luna, trying to keep her cool. "What have you seen? I've noticed that something has been lurking around the house," Luna replied. "At first I thought it was just a stray animal or a lost pet, but then I saw this shadowy figure darting around corners." Emma's mind began racing with possibilities. Could it be a burglar? A stalker? She knew she had to investigate further. "Okay, Luna," Emma said, trying to keep her composure. "I'll look into it. Can you give me any more information? I've seen it near the garden shed and around the backyard fence," Luna replied. "It's always gone when I approach." Emma nodded, making a mental note to check those areas first. She knew she had to be careful, but she also didn't want to jump to conclusions. The next few days were spent investigating the strange occurrences around the house. Emma checked the garden shed and found some torn fabric caught in the fence. It looked like someone had indeed been lurking around, but there was no sign of forced entry or break-in. As the investigation continued, Emma began to feel a sense of unease. She couldn't shake off the feeling that something was off, but she didn't know what it was. The Lingua Animalis device had revealed a warning from her cat, and now she had to follow up on it. One evening, as she was reviewing the security footage, Emma saw a glimpse of something out of the corner of her eye. She spun around, but there was no one there. Shrugging it off as fatigue or paranoia, she decided to call in some favors from her friends and colleagues to help her get to the bottom of things. As the days turned into weeks, the strange occurrences continued. Emma began to wonder if Luna's warning had been a mere coincidence or something more sinister. She couldn't shake off the feeling that there was something lurking in the shadows, watching them all. Despite the uncertainty, Emma remained determined to solve the mystery. With the help of her friends and colleagues, she set up cameras around the house and backyard, hoping to catch a glimpse of the shadowy figure. And then one night they got their chance. As Emma was reviewing the footage, she saw it, a dark shape darting across the screen. It was fast, agile, and seemed to be watching them from afar. "Did you see that?" Emma exclaimed, her voice trembling with excitement. "It's definitely something we need to investigate further." The team gathered around the monitor, their faces filled with concern and curiosity. They knew they had stumbled upon something big, but what it was, they couldn't quite say yet. As they began to discuss their next move, Luna walked into the room, her eyes fixed on Emma. She meowed softly, as if reminding her of the warning she had given earlier. "You're right, Luna," Emma said, a newfound sense of determination in her voice. "We'll get to the bottom of this together." The journey ahead would be long and uncertain, but with the Lingua Animalis device and Luna's intuition guiding them, they were ready to face whatever lay ahead. As the days turned into weeks and the weeks into months, Emma and her team continued their investigation. They followed leads, interviewed witnesses, and pieced together clues. And finally, after months of tireless work, they uncovered the truth behind the strange occurrences around the house. It was a story of deception, betrayal, and revenge. Someone had been watching them all along, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. But thanks to Luna's warning and Emma's determination, justice had been served. The Lingua Animalis device had changed everything. It had opened doors to new possibilities, new understanding, and a deeper connection between humans and animals. And as Emma looked at Luna, she knew that their partnership was only just beginning. "Thank you, Luna," Emma said, scratching behind her cat's ears. "You've been a lifesaver," Luna purred softly, knowing that she had played a crucial role in unraveling the mystery. She was more than just a pet, she was a partner, a friend, and a guardian. As they sat together in the quiet darkness of their home, Emma realized that the whispers of the feline were not just random sounds, but a language that spoke to her very soul. And with Luna by her side, she knew that nothing could ever come between them again.